Generation ships. Before the development of faster-than-light travel, colonizing distant star systems was a profoundly difficult proposition. For the people of the 21st century, the answer was the generation ship. These vast interstellar arcs, equipped with everything needed to sustain human life, were crewed by multiple successive generations, pioneers who were born, lived, and died aboard a starship. The first generation ship was launched in 2097, and in the centuries that followed, many more set off into the vastness of space. Most of these ambitious expeditions were funded by large corporations, and the penalties for interfering with them were severe, given the enormous cost of mobilizing them. In total, thousands of generation ships were launched in the early years of interstellar colonization. Unfortunately, many of the corporations that funded these colonization initiatives have since been dissolved, and their records lost or destroyed, making it hard to determine the vessel's number or exact locations. The majority arrived at their destination without incident. In an ironic twist, later developments in hyperdrive technology meant that a generation ship's destination was sometimes colonized prior to its arrival. A small number of previously unknown generation ships are being discovered each year, although in all but one case the ship's crew met with an unfortunate fate. Logs recovered from these vessels detail the loss of all hands, with causes ranging from mechanical failure, accidents, and outbreaks of disease to internecine conflict among the crew, often drawn out over a long period of time. Each of these incidents left the ship drifting through space, far beyond its intended destinations. The first exception was the Golconda, discovered in the Epaniclus system with a functional colony on board, giving hope that not all generation ships still in transit will be lost causes. The discovery of these lost vessels gave rise to the creation in 3305 of the Generation Ship Commission, a federal body dedicated to the recognition of generation ship colonists and, if needed, their reintegration to modern society. Its mission was eloquently summarized by its director, Cosima Fairfax, at the time of its foundation. The generation ship colonists were launched into a mysterious future, a future they could not predict, and for which they were inadequately prepared. Modern generations may not know of their ancestral ties, these people who sacrifice so much, and so we must remind them. Other souls surely drift through the void still, and it is our duty to bring them home.